And
oh
now
my
to
God.
present the biggest honor of the night, over the past decade, 10 distinguished titles have been recognized as Game of the Year. Please welcome last year's winner from Larian, Sven Vinka.
I gotta admit, I'm not entirely sold on the setting of this game, but it's Naughty Dog, so it's gonna be good.
I realize you guys have been sitting here for over 3 hours, but I still have some time credits from last year to cash in. So it turns out that not only will I be the one who will know as first which game wins tonight, but I actually also know which game is going to win next year, the year after, and the year after. Now, how do I know this? Well, an oracle told me. She said, change is coming. It's a modern oracle, so they made me sign an NDA, but I trust all of you. I know you can keep a secret. You will never leak it. The oracle told me that the Game of the Year 2025 was going to be made by a studio who found the formula to make it up here on stage. It's stupidly simple, but somehow it keeps on getting lost. Studio made their game because they wanted to make a game that they wanted to play themselves. They created it because it hadn't been created before. They didn't make it to increase market share. They didn't make it to serve as a brand. They didn't have to meet arbitrary sales targets or fear being laid off if they didn't meet those targets. And furthermore, the people in charge forbade them from cramming the game with anything whose only purpose was to increase revenue and didn't serve the game design. They didn't treat their developers like numbers on a spreadsheet. They didn't treat their players as users to exploit. And they didn't make decisions they knew were short-sighted in function of a bonus or politics. They knew that if you put the game and the team first, the revenue will follow. They were driven by idealism and wanted players to have fun. And they realized that if the developers didn't have fun, nobody was going to
Black Myth Wukong?
They understood the value of respect. That if they treated their developers and players well, those same developers and players would forgive them when things didn't go as planned. But above all, they cared about their game because they loved games. It's really that simple, said the oracle. Winning Game of the Year turned out to be a life-changing event for us. It was an amazing thing. To those who will win Game of the Year,
I feel like he's hyping up the...
You have no idea what's waiting
As
for
if he
you.
knows.
It's an incredible honor, and you're in for a heck of a ride. Now remember, should you be told to wrap it up for tonight, you can always come back next year and chat for 3 minutes, okay? So, now, to pay tribute to the nominees for Game of the Year, once again, Lorna Balfe and the TGA Orchestra.
Okay. No. Yeah, it's just general, yeah. I thought he was about to just like name drop the winner. Yeah, I guess I gotta play this metaphor game. Oh, this guy's going. Oh, man. Yeah, focus on that guy. He's crushing. That seems like a fun job, being part of an orchestra. Oh, he's a returning character? I personally hope Balatro doesn't win because I'm a fan of like a good story, not something that just relies on gameplay. But am I wrong? Maybe Balatro has like this amazing story. Okay, Astro Bot. Astro Bot doesn't have much of a story, but I fucking wanted to win. Balatro's your game of the year? Really? Dude, if Astro Bot wins, but then I realize my point is disproven because I would love Astro Bot to win, but the story is very basic with that one. Yeah, that's probably what's going to win. Wukong or Metaphor? This is my personal game of the year. It's not going to win. But Astro Bot. If Astro Bot wins, I'd be stoked as hell. I feel like it's going to be Metaphor, judging by how it's been going lately. Whenever part 3 of the Final Fantasy VII Remake series comes out, that should win. Because it's going to be insane. I know it. Rebirth is only part 2
is
Metaphor. But come on, Astro Bot.
Astro Bot!
Let's go! Oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy with that. That's amazing. I really want more games like this personally that are just so fun and full of character and yes. Less first-person shooters, less cyberpunk, less role-playing fantasy games. Something more original that is just full of heart and unique. Less Souls-like games, even though those are good too.
Wow. Nothing can prepare you for that. Thank you so much. I'm thinking once again to all the SOBs back in Japan. You know, all 65 of them right now, they're crying.
The SOBs.
So please, a round of applause for them. Thank you. It's you guys as well. You know, when I thought about, why this game, gave people joy and smiles on their faces, I think it came down to the people every day making the game and doing exactly that. I think, when I think of the team, it's the amount of generosity they gave.
This is like one of the best Game Awards that I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually streamed it.
The kids, especially, because we had this huge privilege to be potentially the first game to be in the hands of children, and we know.
Oh, Fran, you're going to love it.
So Team Asobi really,
I act like it's like one of the most creative things ever, but it's not. It's pretty much.
Thank you so much.
It's just a Mario game for PlayStation. But I feel like those kind of games are so absent lately.
Thank a few more people because a lot of people contributed to this game. Of course, in SIE and PlayStation or Family, Herman who give the studio a chance, and Scott Roddy who really believe in Astro even before we did. Ken Chan on marketing and many other people that I'm not mentioning. Astro Bot is full of 30 years of PlayStation history. And actually, a lot of people in this room tonight gave their characters, their IP, without asking anything in return, just because they cared about celebrating 30 years. So to them as well, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. And then last and not least, and you want to stay for this one because I didn't plan to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Platformers, PlayStation 30 years, and we made a platformer, which is great. It's very nostalgic and fresh at the same time. But let's not forget that even before PlayStation, there were people making platformers. I remember I was a kid in 1989, Christmas, and I got a gray box. There was a game packed in. It was called Super Mario Brothers, and it was really, really great. So we are in Japan, we're in Tokyo, they are in Kyoto, but I want to pay tribute to the company who really put like platformers and showed us innovation and quality consistently and inspired us to actually make the game that we made. So that's also...
This makes me like Astro Bot even more. They're actually paying tribute to the people that they're influenced by.
Companies that have been inspired over the years, so that's really, really important. And we want to pay tribute to them tonight. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. It's amazing, and we'll see you again. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, they're ending with Linkin Park. They're ending with Linkin Park. Was this game show made for me?
Congratulations, Astro Bot, and that is going to do it for our 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. More than anything, I hope tonight made you believe the future of our medium is brighter and greater than ever. Congratulations to the winners, and thanks to all the incredible teams
finish
around
off
the
with
world who
boundaries.
shared their upcoming work with us today. Putting together this show has been so
But
special.
seriously, how about some Bill
to our
Murray?
team, personally and professionally. Thanks to all of you for showing up and believing in me and the Game Awards. We'll see you back here at the Peacock Theater.
I can't believe we're finishing off with a fucking not loose.
Thursday, December 11th, 2025. Thank you. Happy holidays. Have a good night.
Look, not going to lie, I'm like, man, did I really sign up to do a live stream that's going to be over 3 hours long? But that show was full of awesome announcements. Okami 2, new Naughty Dog game, a few others, man. Witcher 4. And then I feel like all the games that won the awards were actually pretty damn well deserving. And it wasn't as cringy as other years. This was probably the best Game Awards in my opinion. And then ending with Linkin Park. Let's go. That was a good show, man. That was a good show.